and welcome to episode 1 of On Me Ead Son, the podcast where I celebrate the life and careers of footballers who have battled dementia and raise awareness about this devastating condition. I'm your host Katie, and in this first episode I'll delve into the life of the legendary Jeff Astle, whose name is synonymous with West Bromwich Albion. I'll explore his own life, his illustrious career, his family, and the impact of dementia on his life and legacy. This podcast is not just about raising awareness, it's a celebration of the incredible life of these footballers and their contribution to the beautiful game. Jeffrey Astle, or Jeff as everyone knew him as, was born on May 13, 1942, in the small mining town of Eastwood, Nottinghamshire. Growing up in a family of 7, with 3 brothers and 3 sisters, life wasn't easy for young Jeff. His father Samuel passed away when Jeff was just 4 years old, leaving the family to struggle financial in the post-war years. Despite these hardships, Jeff found solace in football, often playing barefoot and waiting for someone to bring a ball to the playing fields. Eastwood, during Jeff's childhood, was a typical mining town in the heart of England. The community was tight-knit and the local economy revolved around the coal mines. The post-war period was a time of rebuilding and recovery, with many families facing economic challenges. Football provided an escape and a sense of camaraderie for many young boys like Jeff. Picture the scene, the coal mines with their sooty, towering structures dominating the landscape, and a sense of community as neighbours leaned on each other for support. As we delve deeper into the socio-economic conditions of Eastwood, with the end of World War II, the town, like many others, faced the immense task of rebuilding. Industries were reviving and coal mining was at its peak, but the scars of the war were still fresh. Food rationing continued into the early 1950s, and families had to make do with limited resources. Despite the hardships, or perhaps because of them, communities developed strong bonds. For Jeff, these formative years played a crucial role in shaping resilience and his determination. In the evenings after school and chores, Jeff would head to the playing field, as there amidst the camaraderie and competition that Jeff's love for football deepened. Jeff's talent was first noticed by a sportsmaster who recommended him to the West Notts School's boys team. At the age of 17, Jeff turned professional with Notts County, where he played as a classic centre forward. In 1964, he signed with West Bromwich Albion for a fee of $25,000, making the leap from Division 4 to top-flight football in Division 1. Jeff's impact at West Brom was immediate and profound. Known for his aerial prowess and fearless heading ability, Jeff quickly became a fan favourite. He scored 174 goals in 361 games for the Baggies, including the winning goal in the 1968 FA Cup final against Everton. Jeff became one of only 7 players in the history of the FA Cup to score in every round of the competition, including the final. His iconic header in the 1968 final remains etched in the memories of West Brom fans. Off the pitch, Jeff's charismatic personality endeared him to fans and teammates alike. His dedication to the game and his relentless work ethic were evident in every match he played. Jeff's goal-scoring exploits earned him the nickname the King from the club's fans. One particularly heartwarming anecdote involves Primrose Bridge in Netherton, also known as Astle Bridge. During Jeff's peak years at West Brom, the words "Astle is the King" appeared in white large letters on the brickwork of the bridge. Despite the council's attempt to remove the graffiti, it kept reappearing, showing the fans' unwavering love for Jeff. Today a plaque underneath the bridge is dedicated to his honour. Jeff married his childhood sweetheart Lorraine on December 12, 1962. The couple had 3 daughters, Doris, Dawn and Claire, and Jeff was a devoted husband and father. After retiring from football in 1977, Jeff started his own window cleaning business in South Derbyshire with the slogan, "Jeff never misses the corners." He also made TV comedy appearances on Frank Skinner and David Biddle's fantasy football. Football was central to Jeff's life. Lorraine stood by him through thick and thin, and their daughters were the pride and joy of Jeff's life. Despite the demands of his football career, Jeff always made time for his family, whether it was cheering on his daughters at their school events or spending quality time at home. Jeff's commitment to his family never wavered. The transition from professional football to a more regular job was not always smooth. Jeff's foray into the window cleaning business was a way to stay active and connect with his community. His venture into television brought his infectious personality to a wider audience, showing that Jeff Astle was more than just a footballer. He was an entertainer and a beloved public figure. Jeff's post-football life was marked by his entrepreneurial spirit and his love for his family. However, his health began to deteriorate due to repeated head injuries sustained during his playing career. In 2002, Jeff passed away at the age of 59, and the coroner concluded that his death was caused by chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Excuse me, I can't say it. CTE, a condition linked to repeated head trauma. The news of Jeff's death sent shockwave through the footballing community. It raised urgent questions about the long-term effects of heading the ball, and the impact of repeated head injuries on players' health. Jeff's family, especially his daughter Dawn, became vocal advocates for research and awareness about the dangers of brain injuries in football. She has been a tireless advocate for raising awareness about the dangers of heading footballs and the link between football and dementia. She founded the Jeff Astle Foundation in 2015 to support research into brain injuries in sport and to offer support to affected families. Dawn's efforts have led to significant changes in football, including guidelines on limiting heading in the game. Her journey has been one of resilience and determination. She has tirelessly campaigned for better protection for players and more comprehensive research into brain injuries. Through the Jeff Astle Foundation, Dawn has created a lasting legacy for her father, ensuring that his name is forever associated with positive change in the sport he loved. In 2017, a gala dinner was held to mark what would have been Jeff's 75th birthday. The event was filled with laughter, tears, and heartfelt stories from those who knew him best. Sir Jeff Hurst and other football legends shared their memories, highlighting Jeff's impact on and off the pitch. Jeff Astle's life and career are a testament to his talent, determination, and love for the game. His legacy lives on through the work of the Jeff Astle Foundation and the ongoing efforts to make football safer for future generations. Join me next week as I continue to celebrate the life of footballers who have battled dementia and raise awareness about this important issue. Before I go, just a little bit about me. I am a dedicated volunteer with Crossroads Caring for Life. I'm proud to share that we have recently successfully raised £600 so far. Our goal is to use these funds to install a bench that will raise awareness for dementia, a cause close to my heart. Crossroads Caring for Life provides invaluable support to unpaid family carers and those they care for, offering respite breaks and emotional support. Also, in other news, research has shown that repetitive heading can lead to changes in brain function and an increased risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as dementia. These studies aim to better understand the impact of heading on brain health and develop strategies to protect players. The latest Football Association guidelines on heading football aim to make the game safer for young players. The FA has introduced a new rule to phase out deliberate heading in grassroots youth football matches for players aged under 7 to under 11 over the next three seasons. This includes all leagues, clubs and affiliated school football matches. The rule will be gradually implemented, starting with under 7 to under 9s level from the 2024-25 season, then increasing to include under 10 level from 25-26 and under 11 level from 26 to 27. The guidelines are recommended. The guidelines also recommend limiting heading and training sessions for older children and specify the required ball size for each age group. And finally, finish off with the latest news. Recently, former Hull City striker Dean Winders opened up about his stage 2 dementia diagnosis. In an emotional interview, he admitted he's scared about the future and called for more support for players and their families affected by the condition. Dean, who has played professionally for 19 years, highlighted the need for increased awareness and assistance from football authorities. Additionally, football legend Gary Lineker has expressed his concern about long-term effects of heading the ball on health. Lineker, who has had his own health scares, regularly undergoes checks and has openly discussed his fears about developing dementia. In other news, David Beckham has joined calls for more support for footballers affected by dementia. He has backed the Football Families for Justice campaign, which advocates for better care and support for former players suffering from neurodegenerative diseases. Thanks for listening to this first episode of Me Ead. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and leave a review. Until next time, take care and keep the beautiful game alive. If you wish to contact me, you can email me at casey'spride3@gmail.com. I will leave the email address on the podcast page. Thanks for listening. Take care.